Why is entrepreneurship so hard? Why does it have to feel like building a sandcastle with salt? I know the feeling. When I started my first business, I was creating television programs. What's particularly interesting about this site is the intermingling of two distinct cultures. Now, I knew everything there was to know about making riveting television shows, but everything I knew about running an actual business, though, could fit in the trunk of a Hot Wheels car. I struggled to make enough revenue for my work, but I also struggled to keep up with that huge volume of work. When I learned the different steps I had to take to have a successful business, though, well, that's when things started to change for me. Hi, I'm Paolo Kernahan. I'm a former television journalist. Today, I teach entrepreneurs and executives how to get attention, impact, and action using a video-first marketing strategy. Now, this is my personal YouTube channel where I take a look at life through the lens of an entrepreneur. If you'd like more marketing advice, well, you can check out my No Fuss Video channel. You can get the link in the description below. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about why being an entrepreneur is so hard. I'll be sharing 3 of the biggest challenges, the 3 things I didn't know, and the tweaks I made to make my life as an entrepreneur easier and more successful. Not many people will tell you this up front, but entrepreneurship can be a rough ride. You leave your job with the best of intentions, hoping to build a life with greater flexibility, to live life on your own terms. Instead, you end up working more hours than you ever did when you worked for the man. That's because you are now the man. If I could have a conversation with my pre-entrepreneur self, if I could go back in time and tell him what I know now, that would make all the difference. The first thing I would whisper into my ear is this: everything is on you. You have to be like an octopus, juggling the bills, creating the product, doing the marketing, the sales. It can be a lot. I remember feeling so swamped by all the different things I had to get done on any given day. It's only when I adopted a method for pushing through all these different tasks, that's when things started to change. So I set aside specific days for specific tasks: script writing, editing, sales. In choosing to single task rather than multitasking, what I ended up with was far more completed items rather than just a bunch of stuff that remained unfinished. It's when you embrace systems that help you check things off your list, well, that's when you will see it will become a lot easier to run your business. Hey, if any of what I'm saying strikes a chord with you, then feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon below so we can continue this entrepreneurial journey together. You will hardly ever find a successful, disorganized entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur doing mostly everything yourself, you have to be super organized. Your week needs to be run by a plan and a schedule. Your desktop, both physical and computer, must be neat and organized so you can find what you're looking for easily when you need it. When it comes to content ideas, I get a 10 for imagination and a -8 for actually remembering them. I'm always getting these flashes of brilliance in the strangest of places. That's my one superpower. And I write these ideas down on little scraps of paper, and that is my one weakness. I am surrounded by a trail of paperwork, and I can never find any of these ideas when I'm looking for them. And the consequence of that is that I don't have these content ideas to move my business forward, to market my business. So how do I get around that? Well, I created a special file for content ideas where I sort them and write them down according to theme. So whenever I'm looking for them, I know exactly where they are. I don't have to lose a lot of time rummaging through this file folder and that one looking for them. When you're organized, you save time. When you save time, you can move your business forward far more quickly. And then there's the selling. So many of us are really good at what we do, but few of us are great at selling what we do. Hi, Ms. Stewart. Paolo Kernahan here. I'm just calling you to find out about that proposal I emailed you last week. Yes, Paolo Kernahan. Or should I email it to you again? Don't email it to you again. Don't call again. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not a natural salesperson. It doesn't help that customers today are more skeptical than ever, so getting them on board takes more work. There's no getting around it. If you're going to do well, you have to learn to sell. The good news is there are tons of resources available both online and off to help you sharpen your selling chops. So yes, entrepreneurship can be tough. Anyone who tells you different is trying to sell you a cherry-flavored donkey. The learning curve at the beginning can be quite steep, and at times you'll feel as though you're drowning in responsibilities. And then you have to sell, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. Once you face up to those realities and you embrace the different systems that can help lighten the load, well then entrepreneurship will get a lot easier and it will eventually be rewarding. Hey, I want to know what your experience has been. Tell me some of the different challenges that you've faced along your entrepreneurial journey. Let me know in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.